the drinks flowing, the dance floor hot, and the losers out.
Let's get the party started. Aqua is a mid-tier club located in the southern part of Vegas, off the Strip. We arrive in a cool sporty car and head into the club. One thing that differentiates us from other open-world games is our incredibly detailed interiors packed with gameplay. You may notice the club is pretty dead. We're going to get it hopping shortly. Let's take a quick look around. Overall, it feels like a realistic, albeit dead club. Let's meet up with Laura, an up-and-coming DJ, and see what's going on.
Ah, cutie, am I ever glad to see you. Will you look at this place?
It is a little dull.
Hell yeah, it is. And I make a cut of the door and the bar, too.
How can I help?
Keep the drinks flowing, the dance floor hot, and the losers out.
Drinks, dancing, dorks. Got it.
Thanks, cutie. I'll meet you on the dance floor later, okay? Let you see how hard I can shake this thing. Okay, Poppy, let's see those hips move.
This objective introduces the player to the party mechanic. What we're trying to achieve with partying is to fulfill the fantasy of being the cool guy in the club. The first party mechanic we're going to demonstrate is dancing. It's a big part of Vegas and a very fun and deep game experience. We wanted dancing to be accessible, so anybody can pick up the controller and feel cool.
That's hot, cutie. Keep it up and I'm gonna have to start cutting the cheekies to keep them off you.
You get points based on the complexity and timing of the moves. Here the player is performing multiple moves to create point-scoring combos.
Damn! You working it like the rents do. All right, cutie. I gotta get back to the DJ booth. Thanks for the dance.
Once we successfully party a bit, the club begins to get hotter. The lighting gets more dynamic. There's an EQ light show behind the DJ. Go-go dancers rise from the floor. The music tempo increases, and more people hit the dance floor. It's important to note you are the star of the show. You are changing the state of the world, and the world will react. You will see and hear people cheer for you when you land a move, and laugh at you if you miss a move.
She can't leave me. I say when the relationship's over.
Ugh, gun show. This asshole is always a problem.
As the party gets hotter, we add a new party objective by introducing the cheesy bachelor who will bring the party down. The best way to deal with these guys is with fisticuffs.
An idea where I could get some shoes like that stripper we saw last night?
Ain't you the dude that trashed gun show club?
Our fighting system is fun and accessible. The player has a series of grabs, blocks, combos, and kicks. Most importantly, it captures the fun, over-the-top Vegas vibe. When you do anything cool in Vegas, you gain buzz. Buzz is indicated by the bar in the lower left of the screen. When your buzz meter is full, you can pull off a buzz bomb, which is essentially a super move. In this case, a knockout punch. Now that we've gotten rid of the cheesy bachelor, let's see what else is happening in the club. We'll interact with a couple more clubbers and grab a drink. Drinking has gameplay implications. It builds your buzz, and if you throw up, it will have a negative effect on the party. It makes dancing impossible.
I made sure that I won't lose too much money gambling. I left my checkbook at home and only brought my credit cards. Now he's mad because I told everyone he had weird-looking junk. I'm like, don't shoot the messenger.
One way to sober up is to relieve yourself. While entertaining and fun, Drinking and what you can do while drunk highlights how interactive the environment is. Laura told us to keep the drinks flowing, so let's go bartend.
This was the best bachelorette party weekend ever. I'm totally coming back here for my next one.
Bartending is a minigame where you earn points by serving people drinks. The icon above the character's head shows their drink order and corresponds to a button on the controller of the same color. You have a limited time to fill a customer's drink order. If you successfully fulfill their order, you get party points. If you don't, you get a suitably Vegas-style reaction.
Does what I'm wearing look slutty to you? Like enough, I mean?
So yeah, he went home. Honestly, how did you even get something like that stuck in your urethra?
Now that we've gotten the drinks flowing, let's hit the dance floor again. It looks like we have enough buzz to initiate the dancing buzz bomb, synchronized dancing. The goal is to get as many people dancing and score as many points as possible before your buzz runs out. We've successfully completed Laura's objective, which was to keep the drinks flowing, dance floor hot, and losers out. And we've unlocked a bonus objective, the wet t-shirt contest. As you can see, we've taken the club from dead to hopping. Thanks for watching, and expect much more to come on This Is Vegas soon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! You saved my ass tonight, baby.
Anytime.
What look good in this?
with Chris Klimecki. He's the senior producer on This Is Vegas from Surreal, and they are based in Seattle. So, Chris, tell me about This Is Vegas.
As you progress in the story, you learn that Preston Boyer, a fast food mogul, has come into town. He's sanitizing Vegas. He's bringing in family-friendly.
Oh, no.
It's really your mission over the course of this sort of epic comedy storyline. Bring Vegas back
Yeah, we
to
need to stop that madness.
Exactly. You got it. Take these guys out. You can stomp on them. You can power up different moves. Do grabs. Oh, he got me right at the last second as I was going to snag him.
Oh.
There we go.
Nice.
I can give him some. Oh, sucker punch from the side.
Oh, is that poker chips?
Exactly. Poker chips fly out. Very stylized combat.
That's funny.
Oh, we got the crowd involved now. All kinds of crazy stuff can happen. Big barroom brawls. All kinds of mayhem that you can cause.
Why did you guys pick Vegas as your background?
There's so much inspiration in Vegas.
Okay.
I mean, Vegas is such a fun place. I mean, imagining the lifestyle and the fun things that you could do in Vegas just really spoke to us as, wouldn't this be cool to play your Vegas fantasy?
So, did you guys do a lot of reconnaissance work?
Research, yeah, very important research.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna knock out the tourist with my buzz bomb. Go-go dances are happening. A few people gathering around. Let's bust a few more moves here, get our points going. Let's see, what do you like? A Running Man, a little Saturday Night Fever. People cheering us on. We can dance with any girl who's around here and have a good time.
Keep the drinks flowing, the dance floor hot, and the losers out.
Let's get everybody involved on the dance floor.
All right.
All right, everybody go. Show me a little thriller. We just brought the party up one more time.
Nice.
Let's see what other moves we can pull off here. Little kid and play. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
And
Nice.
maybe the handstand.
So I'm here with Alan Patmore, the studio head of Surreal Software. Alan, thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to talk a little bit about this awesome game, This Is Vegas. Now, you've condensed the Vegas experience into a video game, which Vegas for me, it just smells like poop and sadness. How have you made that into a game?
Well, we started with an open world base, where you can fight and drive, but then we wanted to add all the cool things and breadth of activities that you can do in Vegas, which is all about partying, drinking, dancing, and going to strip clubs, and we got it all in Vegas.
Can I make love to a
We allude to making love to but we do it in a much more tongue-in-cheek sort of fashion.
Right. Well, I want to talk about that because obviously there's a lot of cool stuff. You have 4 pillars of gameplay and there are tasks that you can complete, but what made you guys say this game has to be funny? Like I like seeing humor in games now.
We really wanted to make fun of the Vegas lifestyle. I mean, Vegas is so over the top and ridiculous that, it just begs to make fun of. And, we have a great writer who came up with some really funny content. And you go through these crazy sort of misadventures throughout your rise from nothing to basically the king of Vegas. And it is a freaking hilarious game.
So this is actually probably a fun game to put together.
Oh, it's been a blast.
All right, so I want to know, is this game available now or is it coming out soon?
2009.
2009 is a game that comes out. This is Vegas. This is Alan Patmore with Surreal Software, so check it out.
This is Vegas is an open world action adventure game where you party, you race around, you fight, you gamble, everything you'd expect in a Vegas kind of a game. It's an open world setting, so you can drive anywhere. You can, everything is sort of open to you in terms of the world, and basically you can sort of kick off on this big adventure where you indulge in all the excessiveness and style that you'd expect in a This Is Vegas game. We took some research trips down to Vegas, and we kind of broke down the experience that we found there. The partying, the excessiveness, the glam glamour, you know, and kind of broke that down into separate mechanics that we thought could make a great game. And so that kind of allowed us to figure out what our core mechanics would be, the partying, the fighting, the racing, and the gambling. And from there, we just kind of went off and did some prototyping and found a combination of mechanics that we thought worked really well. The Vegas Pyramid is really just kind of something that we use internally to get our heads wrapped around really what we were trying to achieve. The base of the pyramid is really the open world mechanics. Being able to go anywhere you want, being able to go into all the interiors or drive in any car. The middle part of the pyramid is really the style aspect of the game. The glamour, getting the coolest clothes, the coolest cars. And the top part of the pyramid is really about partying. And that's kind of where you go into the different clubs and you can dance and you can bartend and you can bounce and all the kind of experiences that you'd expect in a club atmosphere. It's not a recreation of Las Vegas. We kind of took our own spin on that. We were able to create our own casinos and clubs and kind of go really over the top with it. The freedom really allowed us to kind of go crazy. So that was something that we really thought was a great fit for This Is Vegas. Yeah, a big part of Vegas is really about the style, and so we really wanted to give the player the ability to customize in any way they saw fit. So, you know, being able to hook up with the coolest people, being able to wear the coolest clothes, even the home bases that you'd expect in an open world game are something that is really cool and hip and stylish. So we really wanted to take customization as something that was very serious about our game and something that we really wanted to allow the player to enjoy and just and also the freedom of that, you know. Yeah, actually all the different kind of clothes that you can wear, whether or not, you know, your shirts and pants and clothes, hairstyles, all that sort of thing. So really what you'd expect from an in-depth, you know, customization system in a game like an open world game. All the vehicles, as you'd expect, you can drive. You can get in any one of them at any time. We also have a really in-depth melee system as well as a projectile system that you can shoot and fight, you know, anything that you want to do. You can all the world is interactive, so you can go up to people and greet them, or you can, you know, punch them out, any kind of thing that you want to do, and that ties into the main gameplay as well. So all the crowd, all the people will always sort of respond to everything that you're doing, and from there you can just kind of kick off on a whole series of missions and things like that. So it's really highly interactive, highly open. Basically the goal of the game is you start off, you get off the bus with $50 in your pocket, and you're just really sort of trying to live the Vegas dream. From there you meet up with some people. One of the people you meet up with is Joey Nissan, who's kind of becomes your wingman. He's sort of modeled after the character Johnny Drama in Entourage, and basically he kind of gets into some harebrained schemes, but the connections that he has is actually kind of how you start to you know, enjoy the casinos and get, you know, kind of get in with a cool crowd. Once that sort of starts to take place, you realize that Preston Boyer, who's ultimately your nemesis, you start to realize that he's sort of buying up property and sort of transforming Vegas into a family-friendly tourist trap, and from there it becomes your mission to kind of, you know, with a whole bunch of sort of misfit characters, you know, bring Vegas back from the clutches of Preston Boyer. We have an online component of the game. This is heavily a single-player game, but we are going to be able to support DLC, leaderboards, online achievements, everything you'd kind of expect in that realm. But we are focusing heavily on the single-player game. Online is actually kind of a really compatible component for This Is Vegas, because as you'd expect, Vegas is always transforming itself. So downloadable content is something that we're really getting into, being able to sort of buy a new casino and have it appear right before your eyes, you know, so that's kind of ties into the Vegas fiction like you'd expect.
What's your favorite thing or moment in the game?
Actually, I think it really kind of comes down to the interactivity between the different pillars. You know, being able to be in a party atmosphere and then turn around and suddenly start a big bar brawl. You know, that's kind of an example of how you can take the open world atmosphere and just kind of like play with it. So that's a really cool aspect of the game. Certainly, partying is also another really cool aspect of the game we love. It's really great to be able to sort of like land moves on the dance floor and have that immediate feedback, and also have that be meaningful in the whole narrative of the game as well. You know, what is a Vegas game without some drinking? The thing is we don't take ourselves too seriously, so we have fun with that. Certainly, you know, drinking sort of can give you a slight edge, or so, you know, just some, you know, fun entertainment. But you know, we try not to take too seriously. This Is Vegas is going to be available this winter holidays, basically on PS3, 360, and PC.
Dude, what look good in this?